You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it was kind of exciting. We finally reached affiliate, at least as close as you can get. We're waiting for someone to push.
What are we filling?
Okay button. We're filling affiliate.
Oh yeah, the Philiad. I read that book in high school.
So yeah, thanks for following and watching our show. It's been fun. I will be trying to, making things better as we,
Listen, I get that you sandbagged my Iliad joke, but I still think that's a smart joke, and I'm going to bring attention to it.
I just didn't get it until just now. Ha!
I do like the look on Eli's face at the moment.
Oh, just for you, Shane.
Fun stuff.
If I'm being honest, I'm just fed up. One day.
Anyway, once Twitch decides to quit dragging their feet and give me the go-ahead button, I will be...
Quit dungeon and dragging their feet?
I've got a whole bunch of super cool D20...
Stop!
emotes and badges.
I get to do this so much
more
when I'm not DMing.
So, I suppose, yeah, you're not distracted by having an agenda.
Yes. It's fun.
That's all right. Someone's got to fill the Thomas gap.
Yes. Listen, don't give me ideas. I would fill that Thomas gap.
With puns! Don't you wink at me.
So yeah, I guess I didn't show up with any banter plans as far as other than that, I guess. I don't know. Do you guys do anything cool today? Anything fun? I vacuumed a lot.
My son played in the mud a lot.
Neat.
And then tracked in mud to the house a lot.
Not my house, Grandma's house.
That's what Grandma's house is there for. Yeah, I bet they're wanting to hang out with him as much as possible at the moment, aren't they?
His cousins are up from Missouri. So
oh wow.
He went to go play with them since he hasn't seen him in a while. And he is a pooped. Aren't you, Desi? Yeah, he's like passing out on the couch.
Perfect.
So,
sounds fun.
That's a great day for a parent. Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Love it. I'm sure that'll be my son soon. He was just running around screaming with one of his other half Filipino friends he's got in town here. So, yep. I really enjoyed sitting in and listening on my wife and her friend's conversation because I can always hear when she's talking shit. I was like, hey, you really shouldn't be saying that.
Hold up.
How much Filipino do you speak by this time?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I understand far more than what I can say. I'll say that much. But,
okay.
That's usually how it goes with any language when you're learning it.
Right. It just helps knowing kind of what my
when
wife
did Little
would
Mac
talk
grow a
about
beard?
people. So, yeah.
What?
I said, when did Little Mac grow a beard?
Right now, baby. Sequel. Punch out 3, baby.
Yeah, he wore the pink hoodie. But yeah. No, yeah, I haven't done anything cool today. Fuck, why would I? I have a job and stuff.
I do too.
That'll be me soon.
But
today was
this
actually
is
the
cool
first
stuff
day
that I'm doing today.
The first day in months where I did not wake up at 4 a.m. That was amazing.
Yeah,
And tomorrow I do it
that's gotta be
again.
nice.
Yeah.
Are your
My
students sad
first
that you're leaving them?
actual day off. I think yeah, some of them were. I left some of them. I didn't leave all of them. The ones that gave me the most money, I kept.
Fair.
Yeah. So, yep. That's how I decided to roll with it. So,
I was gonna say,
anyway,
if you want them to not be sad when you leave, you could just end your final class with "Long Live Taiwan."
I guess, yeah. I mean, that is one way to do it. Just torpedo the relationship completely.
That's right.
I think that's how
Yeah.
you get a bunch of people in China arrested.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, they really wouldn't like that.
No, they would not. Fun times. Anyway, should we play some fucking tabletop
Yeah.
games or something?
Let's play some
Let's
games.
talk about
So-
geography and the politics involved with it.
Yeah, last time you guys fought the worm that walks and you were able to just finish off that battle, but it seems the worms kind of disincorporated and began scurrying away in several different directions. So you kind of get the feeling
Punked out.
this
like a
isn't the last
bitch.
you've seen of Mr. Volok Azrene. And so, and then you had to fight your old pal Zogglefart, who came running in, full of spit and vinegar. Just wanted to smash your heads in. So,
Oh
but
man, we should go get that painting of him. I want to mock him.
totally could. You absolutely could.
Just draw a bunch of stuff on there and be like, "Oh, I'm a big dumb idiot. Oh, I love worms."
You should. I really hope you do that. But yeah, and then so Zogglefart was behind secret door number 1, which was just behind a painting. And then behind secret door number 2, you did find the missing dwarf from the Rowdy Rockfish that you've been kind of searching around for, trying to keep an eye out for. So, and you found him, which seems to be right at the source of the necromantic energy that's been going up from within the vaults up to the top of the lighthouse. And so, yeah. You did have to fight yet another will-o-wisp that had been feeding off his fear and despair, which is something they kind of tend to do. They like that kind of thing. So, so that is where you guys are at right now. Before we jump into that, we are going to do a little scene here. As we take it to the map, we do see here the Rose Guard, and at the center, Belcora herself. Last time we saw that Belcora, after killing her servants, and the Thieves Guild from Absalom that had been visiting her, was making her way up to face off against the Rose Guard. So now we see, up at the top level of Gauntlight Keep, we see the 4 members of the Rose Guard enter the dimly lit keep, having already fought their way past hordes of undead and other monstrosities. They see Belcora standing on a raised platform, surrounded by arcane symbols. And she's chanting in a strange language, holding a staff that crackles with necromantic power. "Stop right there, Belcora," Asaphana shouts, raising her holy symbol of Erastiel. "This ends here." Belcora turns to face them, a wicked smile on her face. "Ah, the Rose Guard. You are too late. I've already completed the lighthouse, and once I've disposed of you, Absalom will be absolutely decimated. Nothing can stop me now." She points her staff at them, and a blast of black fire shoots out. The group dodges and rolls, and avoiding the attack. Vol charges at Belcora, swinging her rose-adorned longsword. Belcora blocks with her staff, and the two exchange blows. Vol is strong and skilled, but Belcora is faster and more agile. You see her limbs seem to be longer than they should be, as she is engaged in melee combat with Vol. Zermavdian casts a spell, sending a bolt of lightning at Belcora. Belcora deflects it with a wave of her hand, sending it back at Zermavdian. The dwarf wizard barely manages to raise a shield in time, but the impact knocks him back. Otari sneaks behind Belcora, hoping to catch her off guard, draws his dagger, and stabs at her back. Belcora, however, senses him and spins around, grabbing his wrist and twisting it. Otari cries out in pain and drops his dagger. Asaphana prays to Erastiel, asking for divine intervention. She feels a surge of holy power flow through her as she channels it into a beam of light that strikes Belcora in the chest. Belcora staggers, clutching her wound. She looks at Asaphana with hatred. And, "You will pay for that, you miserable whore!" She raises her staff above her head, gathering all the necromantic energy she can muster. She aims at the ceiling, causing it to collapse. "Run!" Asaphana shouts as rocks and debris begin to fall. The adventurers run for their lives, trying to escape the collapsing ceiling. Vol grabs Zermavdian and carries him over her shoulder. Asaphana follows behind them, casting healing spells as they go. Otari's still near Belcora, who's laughing maniacally as she prepares to unleash her final attack. "Come on, Otari!" Asaphana calls out. "We have to get out of here." Otari looks at Belcora, who is glowing with dark power. Sees an opportunity to end this, once and for all. He picks up his dagger and throws it at Belcora's staff, hoping to disrupt her spell. The dagger hits its mark, causing the staff to explode in a massive blast of magic. Otari smiles as he sees Belcora's face contort in agony and whispers his last words. "Gotcha." He is then caught in the explosion, along with Belcora. Explosion rocks the keep, sending shockwaves through the surrounding swamp. Asaphana runs back towards the collapsing room, screaming, "Otari!" Vol just manages to grab her with her free hand, clutching Asaphana closely as she wails, lamenting the loss of her betrothed. Blackout. So we move from one scene, hearing the wails of Asaphana, and enter a different one. Now in front of you see and hear the wails of someone else. The wails of the dwarf that you've been searching for. As he is being both healed and hurt by the necromantic energy that is coming forth from his body. So what do you guys do now?
Well, somebody's gonna have to get him out of there.
You do see he is shackled on each arm and by his 2 feet as well.
My question is he shackled by chains or is he shackled directly to the directly to the table?
Directly to the table.
I go up and I'm like, "Hey, you want to patch me up real quick?"
Who?
Namied?
I mean, anybody who can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here, give me a sec.
I'll just let you know,
You
kind of the
wanna
edge of
go ahead
where
and run a
the
patch
necromantic
job on
energy,
me?
it's kind of right where Ogril is standing
You
in
get
right now.
14 health.
Okay. I'm just going to run up there and try. I pull out my thieves' tools. I'm gonna run up there and I'm just gonna be like, "Okay, and I try and get him out.
So what is the time on that? To try and pick a lock.
You know what? Actually, before I do that, let me take a
I
look.
think it's like a full round.
Yeah, I think it's a full round. Pick a lock is 2 actions.
So 4 seconds.
So I can move and try and pick the lock.
All right. So you run forward, and try and pick the lock. Roll your thievery check. All right, with a 25. Is that what it says? 25.
Yep.
It's really small on my screen. Yeah, you do hear a click.
All
It does
right.
not open yet. And then, as right after you do that, you take 5d6 of necromantic damage.
Ooh, rough.
As 21 points just is sucked. A lot of life is just sucked out of you.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry. I did that wrong. I tried to do that on my character sheet.
Oh, yeah, you can't do it there. There, I'll move your wounded one here and prone.
Yep. Okay. So yes.
So
I
you
come
got
back
one
out and I'm like,
success.
nope, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Nope, nope. Oh boy, howdy, gentlemen. I'm thinking better of that one.
So you succeeded on that, but it's going to require a couple more successes in order to open one manacle.
Then fuck it. We might as well just kill him. I mean, truly, it would be a mercy.
Or
We could just cut his hands and feet off. I agree.
or we just get someone undead in here. Do we have any like?
Yeah, none of the keys worked, right?
If I were able to assist with thievery, I would, but it's not exactly
Yeah,
we already
my
had-
skill set.
I had a bunch of keys, but none of the. Okay.
Perhaps there's another key that you have yet to find.
Can I go look at this desk and see if there's any keys near it?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys didn't investigate it yet, but you can already. But you could, yeah, check it out one more time.
Yeah, Sherman's
miss
like,
something?
I think we may need to take a rest, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling too hot after that.
The 26. So you're just checking every little nook and cranny of this desk. And you notice that there's 4 legs, and one of the legs looks slightly different than the others. You do find a tiny little slot in one of the legs, and in it you do find an iron key.
Well, could have used that before I decided to
Yeah, it was a
throw
DC,
myself into the pain spiral, but here we are.
DC
Try
20
this one,
helped you
Ogrel.
to find some shit in the desk, but you needed 25 to find the key. So
Oh, wow. Perfect, man. Ogrel, would you do the honors, please?
I would be happy to help you out.
Thank you.
Yes, you take all the time you need in the pain spiral. I'm gonna be out here. I collapse into the chair.
Here, while she's unlocking that
I
guy,
hope
I
you
can do
think I'm a bit more helpful than before.
I could do 10 minutes of healing. So
Not for another hour. You can't.
yeah, I can.
Is it? Oh, am I only?
It's per person.
Oh, it's per person. Okay. Then yes, please, if you can close all of the wounds that have reopened due to the necromantic energy. I figure that, yeah, necromantic energy is probably a lot like scurvy in that it opens
I'm
up
not the
old
best at
wounds.
medicine, but I definitely can help. Oh, there we go. Crit.
That's pretty good. That's like
that is pretty
48,
good.
right?
48, yeah.
Okay, so you guys,
There's
so
26
Ogriel,
healing.
as you guys are doing that, Ogriel
I
pops
feel better than when I
open-
started.
Ogriel pops open each lock, and
Ugh, all
and
right.
then
Nothing
proceeds
heals
to
better than the power of friendship.
You corny son of a bitch.
If you'll excuse me, soul, I'd like to try and remove this dwarf here from the spirals of death.
Oh yeah, please, by all means.
And so Ogriel kind of helps to drag him, or as he's just kind of writhing and seizing upon, you know, suddenly being unchained from this magical vortex.
The pain spiral, please.
Yes, the pain spiral. Yeah.
Why don't we set him down in one of the chairs out here? I think he'd be a little bit more comfortable than near
I'll carry him to the other rooms since I'm probably a little stronger than Ogriel is. I'll take him once he's out of the
Yeah, he's out now. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just kind of
So I'll pick
Put
him
him
up
over in
and
here
we'll bring
then.
him to a chair. Yep. Get him out of this hellhole.
yeah. And
My word,
yeah,
boy.
it takes him a while. He kind of wheezes and screeches a bit more, but yeah, eventually he does start to just kind of be taking some
I'm
some
somewhat
deep breaths.
concerned. He does seem to be screaming up a lot of blood.
Well,
Yeah.
Namied, you're a little better at this healing thing than I am. Do you want to maybe heal him up? Patch him
Oh,
up a little bit,
sure.
make him
I'll
feel
be the
better?
fucking heel puppet. All right, fine. What?
It's kind of what you're built
I
for,
mean, this
dude.
does seem to be somewhat up your alley, what with dealing with ghosts and whatnot. I mean, I figure this
Yeah.
is part of it.
Am I healing? Who am I healing?
The dwarf
Losta. That's his name.
lost a bet, and
Vankervale.
that's how he ended up down here.
Got him.
Oh, I failed. Oh.
Yeah, here, I'll give it a try. I'm gonna nat one this and kill the guy.
I mean,
Alright.
I can do battle medicine.
No,
Yeah,
battle
you
medicine
really
is
need battle medicine.
I heal him for 9.
Awesome. Yeah, he seems to his condition seems to improve a bit. As you've dragged him out, you kind of see the necromantic energy is kind of like slow. And eventually, as you guys are working on him, it begins to kind of dissipate.
Hey,
So it takes
Ogriel,
can
do
you
me a
speak?
favor and see if you're still
Oh.
feeling good vibes from the center of that room over there.
It's not so good anymore, just like anywhere else.
I would like to go in and do a more thorough search of the weird table here, now that it doesn't cause my bones to snap.
It's not a bad roll. You just don't have
I
very
mean,
good
there's
perception.
I'd say there's probably
don't.
some like runes and that kind of thing scrawled on there and whatnot in the stone.
Anything I can tell?
Just kind of enhance.
Fuck.
No, you don't understand any of this. It's way above your head.
Oh, jeez, sucks.
I've got dice aids
Kinda. Right now you do, yeah.
and dice herpes. I'm pretty sure that I got them from AI.
You know, at the end of the day, I'd rather you be rolling like trash when looking at a table, than rolling like trash
You
when
know
trying
what?
to
That's
shoot a
fair.
guy. So I'll take what we can get.
Well, doesn't seem to be
can I-
anything interesting in there.
I want to talk to this guy. Can he talk? Can you talk?
Yeah,
Are you
he's
okay?
kind of he's been breathing and just kind of he's in still incredible pain. He's like covered in blisters from wounds that have been opened and closed up again, open and closed up again, over and over and over again for months. And so you
I'm gonna
can
put
see
my hand
kind of
on his shoulder.
streaks of like gray hairs kind of throughout his hair. And
Well, the
Which
good
you know
news
about
is
dwarves,
that
he should
women
not
love the
be
salt
that
and pepper
aged yet.
look.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, I know your family and we'll get you back. Maybe that'll
Who are you?
what's the lady's name at the Rowdy Rockfish again?
Brelda.
Can't remember.
Brelda Vinkerville.
Relda.
This is
Okay.
Lost of Vinkerville.
I'm gonna tell him we're friends with Brelda and we're here to help.
But I was gonna die in there.
We're not gonna let that happen.
I mean, I think you kind of were, but not at the same time. We'll
Honestly,
give you
we're
the
lucky we
play-by-play
found you
once
when
we
we
get
did.
back, but
Yeah.
it was intense.
So often I wish that I would, but something was just keeping me going. I don't understand it.
Well, I'm glad you held on. It paid off in the end.
Yes. The word man, he spoke of the power that he called me its anchor, but now it seems to be gone.
Well, we took care of the worm man. At least for now. Well, we can get you out of here.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the most important.
Let's get you out into some sunlight, some fresh
Oh.
air, get you out of this dank.
Yeah, do you remember sunlight? Way better than whatever bullshit minty green necromancy lamp they had shining down on you.
What's up, Desi?
Been here so long, I don't know. As the months passed by, I lost track of time. Oh,
Yeah,
it'd
with the
be
light
so
bulb.
good to feel the light shine on my face again.
Yeah, let's get that bearded trim too while we're at it.
All right. I'm gonna pick him up, put his arm around my arm, or like around me, and I'm gonna help him. Let's get out of here. Let's get this boy out of here.
He's in agony, but he still manages to kind of give you the stink eye, Sherman. One touches my beard.
Okay. Well, hopefully some soap gets to it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so you guys kind of make your way out then.
Yeah, I think he's a dwarf, so I don't know if I'd be able to like throw his arm over my shoulder. I don't know. Is Soul a little bit shorter?
I am.
Yeah, Soul and
bit.
Oku might be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm a strong character, so
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, throw all your combined efforts. I'm sure you guys could kind of walk your way up. It takes it quite a while. It's quite a trek. As you're kind of making your way through the vaults, or do you guys kind of walk through the vaults, or do you take the teleport circle up?
For this one, teleport circle goes to the first floor, right?
second floor.
Second floor. Yeah, there's no circle on the
There's no
floor above.
Are we on the third floor or fourth floor at the moment?
You're on fourth floor now. So you could take the circle
I
to the
mean,
second.
yeah,
and
we
walk
should
your way up.
probably take the express route just to get this guy out as quick as we can.
Yeah.
Sure. And as you guys, you kind of have to kind of walk through the second floor where the necromantic light was swirling up towards the ceiling up on that second level. And as you walk through there, you also see that the necromantic energy is also gone from the second level as well.
Oh, it bleeds through the ceiling.
Wait,
Interesting.
so are we saying that the light from upstairs was what was coming down here? Or
Other way around. The light was
the light from
coming
down here is what
from
was going
Losta,
upstairs.
From Losta going up. And he was what was called the anchor. And so you guys kind of figure.
Oh.
So does that
They're
mean that
using him
that
to
what was on the
generate
second floor
negative
is no longer
energy.
shining?
Yes, it's just gone.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I do think our skeleton friend's going to be a little upset about that, but
Does anybody have knowledge, engineering, or something of that?
I've
Oh,
got
I don't know what
engineering.
would be
Why?
anymore.
Well, can we tell if the energy that was pulsing into that other room, was it directly above this?
Oh, you're trying
Can
to
we
map
tell?
things out. You guys, so when you were looking in Volwick's desk, you also found blueprints for all the floors that you've been to.
Oh. So looking at those blueprints,
Would I be able to
I don't
tell
know
with an engineering check?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't take a huge check, I think, to figure that out. But yeah, as you guys are looking at that, yeah. Let me check that just to make sure what floors are in that.
Because if we run into this down the road, it at least will give us an
So-
idea that we
So
might
you
have
don't
another
find the
person we need to
blueprint
grab.
for floor 4 where you're on, but you did find the top 3 levels.
So
And
with
they do seem to
the-
line up perfectly. Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah,
Okay.
with the engineering check that I had, I was wondering if we could figure that out.
Oh, for sure.
okay. Have we ran into any other negative energy pools like this besides the ones on each floor?
I think that's it. The
Okay.
only other encounter you've had with this negative energy was for when it's shot from the top of the lighthouse, right to Otari.
Oh, I wonder if this might help us mitigate some of the problems that it's causing for Atari then, just by grabbing him.
God, I hope so.
Okay.
Well, let's get our boy back to his mom, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
He
That's good to
seems
know.
Yeah. He seems like he needs a bit of a break.
I think he needs a drink.
Well, I mean, kind of goes without saying for a dwarf, don't you think?
Of course. I am actually well versed in dwarves.
Oh,
That's part of
Huh.
my character's background.
that's I'm gonna have to hear more about that. Maybe over a drink, right? Ah.
So as you guys,
That's one of my adopted ancestry stuff.
you get out of the lighthouse and to start walking away from it, you can see what was being quite a bright light before. It's starting to kind of like shimmer and blink every once in a while, and it is slowly fading from what you can tell.
I mean, that
as
probably
its
fixed
source
things,
has
right?
been cut off. So,
Holy crap.
yeah.
We actually did something, guys.
All right. Well, let's see if we can milk this for all it's worth. Back to town then.
We're like the opposite of Grim Reapers.
Right? Let's see here. Let me get Losta in on the whole. Whoa, not Lotta. Losta. Lefsa. There we go. All right. He's with the crew. All right. So where are you guys gonna bring in this? So you load him up in the cart and you start kind of making your way back to Otari.
Downtown.
We're
Yeah.
moving fast, too.
Yeah. And yeah. So where are you taking him right away? You gonna take him right to his mom at the Rowdy Rockfish?
Very much so.
I think
Okay.
so. That's probably the best bet.
I think family is going to make the best decisions on what to do with his care. So
Yes.
All right. I'll just kind of drag you all down there here slowly.
what time is it right now?
Do we see a skeleton chasing a
It's
dog?
been a while. No, you don't know where the hell those guys
Okay.
are, I'll say.
What I'm asking is her business open or not right now?
Yeah, I'd say it's open for the day. I
I'm
mean,
gonna say because we might have had to kick the door in.
it's about 1:30, I think, when you guys
In the
were starting to
afternoon?
make your way up. It
Okay.
kind of took you a while, I'm sure. I'd say another hour's passed as you know, making your way towards town to get to the edge of town. It's about 2:30 now in the afternoon. So
Man, I literally stopped at her place, said, we're going to find your son. And then an hour later, I'm going to come back with him.
It's kind of dope.
yeah, just later that day, and then you brought him back.
It's fate, man.
So yeah, you get him up on your shoulders, and you walk in. And then she's back there, and she's just working some dishes, and then she hears the doors open and shut, and the bell ring. She goes there, she grabs a plate of food to bring out and just to set up on the kind of her display area for people to see and order. And then as she sees it, she just drops the whole thing on the floor and just screeches, "Ah! Lonzo, you're alive!" And
Yeah,
she
your
just-
audio clipped on that one.
Oh, sorry. I think I have my limiter on. Yeah, she just screams and rushes for it. Lost, you're alive! Oh, you can't really understand what she's saying. She's just an absolute mess. She's just falling to pieces.
I think I'd help
Yeah.
him sit down at a table.
She's done
I'm
here.
sure he
Look
doesn't
at
want to be on his feet.
Yeah, she kind of needs some help too. She's just on the floor as well, kind of in a puddle of tears. Yes, but yeah, through the and after that, she's also like grabbing a hold of each one of you too, and just squeeze you way too tight, and just you can kind of make out between yourselves. Thank you.
Oh man, I'll clean the coat again. It's fine.
And then she does kind of ask you, please. Oh, he's so hurt. Just, please, just bring him to the Dawnflower Library. The clerics there will be able to tend to him. Oh, thank you so much. And she's just very grateful. And so, yeah.
Does she want to come with?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean-
she's gonna be
Yeah.
with you. Yeah, she.
Are we
quickly
taking him
flips
to
the
them or
clothes
bringing
sign.
them to here?
I think she'd like for him to be brought there so he can stay with them with the clerics.
Oh
for
yeah, okay, fair
a
enough.
little while. Like I said, he's covered in blisters. He's just a real fucking mess. So
Well,
okay, there's no need for this
I'll listen to her.
spooky music anymore.
Yeah, this is a happy moment.
Yeah, this is a very happy moment. Thank you for the soundtrack because I didn't have
You're
one.
welcome.
I don't even know what I should play for this one. Oh, there's an Otari one. There's Otari. Just play Otari shit. Otari by day. That's what we'll do. All right.
It's just more
Perfect.
spooky music.
All right. So yeah,
Fishing Town
so you guys
sounds.
Fishing Town sounds. So you guys head over to the Dawnflower Library, and as soon as the clerics see kind of what a dire situation that you guys kind of have on your hands here, they'll kind of, get the troops together and they get him out in like a stretcher and everything so that he can just be carried a bit more easily inside to where he can be brought to a room to where he can be like examined and some healing spells can be casted and he can be tended to and just gets him like 24-hour attention for a while. So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing that the people at the church are not happy to see me.
Why would they not be happy to see you again?
Because the last time I was there, I tried to sell them a demon contract and other spooky
Oh yeah,
shit.
that's right. Well, no, they're not too concerned about it. They just want to help out this guy who's, everyone thought he was dead. Literally everyone except for Brelda. They're like, holy shit, he's actually alive. So they're quite shocked when they see him show up right at their doorstep. Yeah. Here, let me kind of zoom things out. Bring you guys over to the library here. And then, I guess, the head cleric would probably also make an appearance here. Vandy Banderbash. I must say, none of us thought that he was still alive. Who would have thunk that he was just up in that lighthouse? How on earth did you find him? Where was he?
Just a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. Takes a little bit of both. But we did find him, and we're happy too.
And a little bit of putting our corporeal, earthly forms in risk.
Of course, we are adventurers.
In considerable amounts of pain that did nothing, may I add. Still salty about that.
All I'm saying is you should look for a key before you start, picking locks.
So yeah, Vandy is just like very pleased with you guys. It's like, that is something I could help with. And so she'll just do a quick channel, and you guys are bumped up to full health at that point. So,
Hey!
Wait, what happened?
all got full health.
She just heals you guys up to full health immediately. So
Do all my spells
Yeah.
reset?
no.
Oh,
I don't have spells. I can stab again.
I cast.
Namied
stab.
Loodblack up to 63.
I just kind of like martial characters sometimes.
Oh yeah, they're fun. And so, yeah, well, I must say I'm very impressed. You managed to solve one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our town here. But anyway, I noticed that light over there doesn't seem as bright as it was earlier this morning.
Oh, yeah, we may have had something to do with that, I suppose. Big heroics and whatnot.
Well, I'm sure the mayor's going to be very pleased with all of you. Seems like you've really been pulling your weight around. And, yeah. The new Rose God absolutely. I seem to agree with that now. I'm going to say, you've definitely found a fan in Vandy. What do you call yourselves, by the way?
Well, the last one, the Rose God, right?
The opposite of Grim Reapers.
The
Bit of a mouthful.
Bros God.
I don't know, what is the opposite of Grim Reaper?
The Bros guy.
No, that's terrible. Listen, we're not we're not in charge of PR. We'll come up with something. What do you think, spooky detective man?
I don't fucking know.
3 men and a baby fox.
the Guardians of Otari. I don't know. We're not very good with names.
Yeah,
No,
I,
I can see
names are the worst. As a DM, names are the single thing I am the worst at. I usually have to like research some obscure bullshit to come up with even a half decent name.
The Gotardians.
God damn it, why? That is like both good and an absolute shit post at the same time.
Yep.
Oh no.
X-Men.
The Gauntlight group.
Actually, the Gauntlight something might not be the worst for a name.
Gauntlight Guardians?
The Gauntlight Guardians? Actually, not the worst.
I don't hate it.
Godlike Guardians.
It's a working title.
Yeah, it's a work in process. In progress.
Maybe it'll stick. Maybe it won't. People keep asking, so.
It does sound good. However, I don't think you're doing less of guarding and more of,
Well,
running in
guarding
and
the rest
raising
of the
hell.
town from all the things that are in there.
That
We're
is
guarding
true.
people from the Gauntlet.
Yeah. Do we need the alliteration? I feel like the alliteration adds something.
Alliteration always adds
Does
something.
make it a little catchy.
Mori from. Or,
That's why they
Namied.
add that to so many episode titles.
It's true, yes. What does Namied say?
Oh, I was gonna say you hear Mori from another universe go, "You're illiterate."
We'll come up with something. I think it's got good bones. But we'll
Hell yes, you let me know. It's a little consequence to me, to be honest. I was half joking when I said it. If you need anything
you
from me or any of my
consequences.
clerics here, please let me know. I'd be happy to offer my assistance.
Well, appreciate it.
Anyway, I'm
The
going to go in and
Gauntlight
tend into
Garbage
Lasta.
people.
May the light of Sarah and Ray light your path.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Gauntlet?
So yeah,
Gauntlet?
you guys have done some good here. What are you gonna do now?
Oh,
I almost feel like we need to balance it out.
listen, we could go back, but I'm plumb out of spells, just about. And though we have seemed to have been made whole again, I think it may be a good time to rest. I do believe our tiny fox friend is also largely run dry in the magical department as well.
Woof.
I'm down.
So what say we, gentlemen? Back to the house?
Yes, sir.
While they're resting, can I stay here and make sure that he's getting good? He's getting his
Oh, yeah.
heals and.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
well
stay
taken
here.
care of. He has so many clerics tending him, but
I just
they're not
wanna-
going
I
to
just
say
wanna
no to you.
chill, make sure he's okay. Lend a helping hand wherever I can.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure. Cool.
Well,
Eventually, around he just kind of sleeps. Just a lot of sleeping,
mhm.
because he's been unable to do so for such a very long time, and yeah. So it could be kind of probably Brelda and you just sitting at his side, kind of talking quietly with one another. And,
I'm fine with that.
yeah. Eventually, you guys kind of hear that there's going to be like probably a big party in your guys' like honor at this point for bringing back Lasta. But they're gonna wait till he's recovered so he can be a part of it, I think. So
I do suppose
But,
that makes sense.
yeah. But that word gets around real quickly about you guys, having done this, and as you guys kind of walk through the market, sometimes we see people just kind of look at you and just kind of like, clap on their hands, and they're just like off in their chairs. Yeah, you guys kind of get a hero's welcome, like wherever you go at this point, as you're kind of walking through the streets. Throughout Otari or whatnot. So, and this is kind of like the next day, once you guys have returned to town. So, so go ahead and click your stuff for like new day, day's rest, or whatever, refresh your spells, all that. It's the dawn of the next day, Desnus the 7th.
Yes, that helps tremendously. Oh boy. Yes. Yes. All right. I suppose we got I do think that Sherman would ham it up a little bit. As people were cheering for him, he'd definitely be taking off his top hat and bowing and be like, "Yes, I do accept adoration in the form of monetary compensation. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen."
They laugh. They know you're already you're already hired to get their tax money. Oh, yeah, they're just laughing, kind of clap you on the back.
You're joking. You're like not at all.
I've seen that work before, I swear. But yeah, I suppose I would just be like, well, I feel like we've got to be close to getting the rest of that floor all figured out. Back to it, gentlemen, or are we going to take a day to make sure that our new friend is well taken care of?
I don't know how. I'm gonna ask the clerics how much longer it'll be till he's fully recovered.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll say it'd probably be a couple more days. Like I said, he went without barely any food and like water, no sleep for a very, very long time. It was just the necromantic power of the Gauntlight, really, that was just keeping him going, while also torturing him at the same time. So yeah, it'll take some time. Most of the time he's just been just sleeping and eating some, unsolid foods and whatnot. But yeah. But they do say, like, once he's up on his feet, very soon, probably within the next couple days, they'll get him out in a wheelchair, and he'll be out and brought back to the Rowdy Rockfish, and there'd be a big fucking party, and you guys absolutely have to be there. So,
when do they have this plan for?
They say it's kind of tentatively just like in a couple of days. I'd say Desnus the 9th.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we have time. Do we want to try and clear out the rest of the that floor of the Gauntlet?
Yeah,
Be
we
able
might
to
as well.
report that during the party?
Yeah.
I suppose we could. Why not?
All
I
right.
feel like I'm
So
really
you
close to leveling up.
you guys
That is part of it, yes.
start making your way back
Can I
to the
kill us?
lighthouse.
Did I kill
Um,
36 XP worth of squirrels on the way there?
you you genocide the local squirrel population.
hold on, I gotta do a thing here. Whoop. Undo that. All right, there we go. Now it's ready for next time. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let's head back to Gauntlight then. So, you guys gonna go back down where you've been heading down, or like, what's your approach here?
I say we just go back to where we were and just keep going from there. It's just easiest to like get your bearings and stuff from that. So
Sure.
Plus, I want to
Alright.
shit on that man's desk. Actually, do we want to stop and grab that painting? I do kind of, like I said, want to vandalize it.
Yeah. You totally can.
just grab
Let's
it quick,
see
put
here.
it on the horse cart.
Yeah, we can just throw it up in the horse cart.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go back to floor, I believe it's floor 3.
I think it's 4.
Nope. Because floor 4 is where you guys met with Volok. It was kind of right near where your kind of big showdown was with let's see, let's delete that one.
Oh, for the painting.
Yes.
Yeah, the painting. Whoa, I got 2 star orbs in there. Let's delete that one. I imagine that you guys have a light on and everything. For a light spell, we get some music going here. Our floor 3 music for the library, which is where you guys are. Which is currently not working right now, I guess. So I guess we'll do this one.
Somebody used the light spell on his top hat.
I don't use it on my top hat. I use it on the pin on my lapel.
You should use it on
Mhm.
your top hat, so you have a big glowing top hat.
No, because that would be crazy. That would be an insane thing to do.
Would be.
Oh, hell yeah, there's a whole deal with Zoggle
I am
body too.
become the Gauntlight.
What if you put it just on the sash on your hat, so you just have a glowing sash?
No, because putting it on the pin on my lapel basically turns it into like those flashlights that every horror protagonist used to have. The one that like fit in your front, like the military flashlights that fit in your front pocket.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about. Eli, you've seen those.
Yep.
but making your hat or your cane or something glow—that's so much cooler.
I mean, I guess.
But then I guess if you want to do anything stealth,
Yeah, if you want to do anything
you
stealth,
can't cover it up or anything very easy.
yeah. Or if I want to, like, literally use my hands.
Yeah. Just make
So
one
I
of your rings
believe
glow.
it was here. Right
Okay.
through this door here. Before we get into that, what are you guys doing with Zogglefart's zombified body?
Is it still down there?
Yeah.
Oh, I figure we would have taken that with us and, like, probably laid it to rest at the fishing hut.
Can we burn
Okay.
it?
That's a good place to bury him.
Yeah,
well,
we probably could have
Ogrel's
burned.
Was kind of hanging out over here and kind of greeted you guys. This is kind of his domain now, this whole 4th floor here, so.
I mean, should we have let Ogrel eat him?
Oh,
There's plenty of other stuff down here.
fine.
Well, glad to hear it.
I
We
must
can honor
say,
our friend's memory.
he did seem to disappear all of a sudden. I can't seem to find him anywhere.
Oh no, yeah, that happens with
Cease
zombies
passed on.
sometimes.
No, I do mean his ghost.
Oh, huh. That is concerning.
Well, you guys know if you
Hey,
guys lay him to rest,
say
he's
the
probably gonna
least.
pass on. So that's kind of what you guys are assuming.
Oh, that makes
He
sense.
probably passed on. So, yep.
What's his? Oh yeah, the blue thing is his is Oku's familiar. That's right.
Oku's familiar. Yeah, I usually forget to bring that on.
Well then, shall we, gentlemen and Fox?
I suppose.
We shall.
All right, let's guys head in. And as you guys enter, oh well, let me read this really quick here. Make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, you guys are able to just go in there and grab it.
Okay.
Yeah. No more dangerous shit.
Hey,
I thought
gentlemen,
there
I
would
have
be,
a
but no.
I have a question for you.
Shoot.
Obviously, we've just learned that laying people to rest and whatnot will exorcise ghosts from this place. Should we be like gathering up some of these remains like we see of, I believe, what was a fine young lady over here, and perhaps bringing them up with us for the clerics to do something with?
I don't know. I've seen like 1,000 dead bodies down here, man.
Yeah, I
I did that
suppose.
with everyone. It would take forever.
You know, we have cleared these floors out. We could ask some clerics to come down here and clean up behind us.
Why don't we just ask Father to do it?
I
Legit.
haven't seen him in, boy, does seem like some time.
Oh yeah, that dog.
Yeah, he disappeared yesterday. You're not sure what
Yeah.
happened to him.
I am starting to grow a wee bit concerned. Yeah, well, I'm sure he'll figure it out, and we'll see him again shortly.
Oh right, I forgot about. Nathan's not playing this anymore. Well, I don't know. We could always, yeah, we could just ask some people to come here and deal with the floors we've cleared.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like the clerics, I'm sure would be more than happy to lay some people to rest.
Well, let's ask them at the party.
That seems like a very good time to do that.
They'll be drunk. They'll probably be more likely to do it.
All right, I'm gonna go put this on the carriage upstairs because I would truly like to just absolutely, because you heard what's his name talking about his beautiful face. I cannot wait to absolutely ruin his day the next time we see him.
Yeah, so you're just gonna keep that on hand, just to
Yes.
show it to him next time. Okay, I like that. That's really cool. I will say this,
Just because
Namied,
we did mention him, because we specifically mentioned that painting, and he went into a whole like, yes, I used to be so beautiful, and now I want to just fuck his painting up.
yeah, you've learned from himself and also from Borbo that he is extremely vain.
Did you say Blorbo?
Borbo, the Mr. Beak,
You know,
who was actually Borbo the Goblin?
Blorbo.
Yeah,
Okay.
who's
like you're
actually
just-
currently strapped to your
Are you
belt,
just-
if I remember correctly.
are you just naming Muppets? I don't know what's. A beak? Horrible?
So if you guys wanted to, there is a set of stairs here as well. Otherwise, you can go back the way you have been traveling thus far. Totally up to you.
Oh, is there another area that we never explored over here?
I think there's just
That's
another
just
set
some
of
more
stairs that goes
stairs heading
down.
down. That's all.
Oh. We could try it. You said we haven't explored this area yet?
You've not.
Lead on, fearless leader.
I will say this. Don't get too far
I
ahead.
got
I
on
do
the
have to
st-
bring the whole stream there.
There's two of me now.
Is there? No, because yeah. Eli has his own world
Third.
here. I'll move your token here for you, buddy.
Sorry, man.
Eli,
Sorry.
as
sorry.
you're walking
floor
through Namied, you kind of notice this place just feels different. Like you kind of have this whole spiritual sense thing going on, but yeah, you're getting a lot less heebie-jeebies than what you were before. Seems that like the necromantic energy being withdrawn from the center of this place has kind of changed the whole atmosphere of this place. So you guys decided to take a little different route downstairs. You head down through the down the stairs here. You guys all see this hallway here?
Siri, turn off the TV.
Yes. The hallways down here?
See it?
Yep. Just making sure you guys are all in the scene as you should be and whatnot.
I believe so.
Yes. Let's see here. So there's a staircase that leads downward. The south wall facing the stairs kind of flickers and glows with ribbons of kind of an eerie green luminescence.
Can I touch the wall?
You can.
Does anything happen?
Yes. The light kind of shines brighter and you can see like it just start to form letters.
What's it say?
As it becomes more apparent and you can read in common, it says, Gauntlight is a weapon built to raise Absalom. It must be brought down. And after you read it, imagine someone reads it out loud. The words just kind of slide down to a writhing ribbon of footprints that lead into area like just over here. On I think there's a little thing here. Give me a moment here for me to
Like over here? Over here?
hold on.
Listen, if all we've got to do is bring down the keep, I know some people back in oh god, fuck, where am I from again? I can't believe I forgot.
Alkenstar?
Yeah, I know some people in Alkenstar that can get us enough blast powder to just bring this whole building down.
You know
How many
full
days
well
did it
that's
take
not
him to
going
bring
to
that here?
work.
I mean, it is a port town. I'm just saying, it's never a bad idea to keep your options open. And blasting powder can and will solve all of your problems. It will create plenty of new ones, but it will solve the ones that you had beforehand.
So you see the words go slide down and form footprints. You guys couldn't see it because you're kind of on top of that part. But yeah, they do make their way past that door that is currently in front of you.
Well, nothing's gone wrong with us following mysterious things in this building so far.
Yeah, and so now you can see this apparition kind of moving forward here. It moves forward, and then it does turn. But as you guys get over here, as this green light is swirling around, you see this, like a campfire here. And at that campfire, you see a wolf. I don't know if you would have approached quite so far with that thing being there. And also a very grizzled looking man. And as soon as you guys kind of approach the platform, the wolf kind of comes to attention and it spins around and it's
Oku, I don't know if this is offensive or not, but are you able to talk to this thing?
yes, that is offensive.
Okay, well, learn my lesson on that one.
That is absolutely offensive.
They're not even the same species.
Listen, I'm not going to get a whole lot done. It's not like I asked you if you could talk to it.
And
We
then
need to sit
also,
down and have a talk later.
Okay, well, I just don't think it was... I don't think it was an entirely uncalled for question.
you also see this man here. I'm gonna put him up on
Beardo!
screen here, so you can kind of see him a bit better.
Beardo Daggerson.
Yeah, how'd you guess it? That's it. That's his name.
Oh, he's got punch daggers. Oh, this is what Valdo would look like with hair and eyes
And skin.
and less BDSM gear, honestly, for most of his costumes.
Yeah.
And he also seems to be snarling and barking at you too. Just he seems to be completely like feral.
Whoa,
can I-
whoa,
Can I
chill.
be like, hail, sir. Good day to you. Does that get through it all?
Let's see here. He seems like really confused for a second.
Yeah,
Did
those
we
are
not
cool.
pick up? I thought we picked up another scroll of comprehend languages somewhere.
We gotta get big polka dot one.
No,
I
but
might-
here's the thing. It takes him a few moments. He's kind of
Mine.
as if
Oh,
he
no.
hasn't used his
I want
voice
the
for
same
quite some
amount.
time to speak. But when he does, he says,
This here is my territory. You can't come here. Get out.
We're not looking to claim any territory. We're just hoping to pass through. Given your permission, of course.
What's the main lady's name? The bad guy?
a
Oh my
Belcora.
god. Yeah.
Okay.
Belcora.
I'm going to ask him, are you pro Belcora or anti Belcora?
He says,
I don't even know who that is.
Fair enough. That's actually better than
What
I
it
thought.
certainly could have been.
yeah.
Sir, if you would like, the way up is clear. Although it seems like you are very comfortable down in this space. If you would like to enjoy the sunlight and whatnot, those are freely available to you if you merely follow the stairs upward. Otherwise, if you would like, we would be more than happy to provide maybe goods or some other sort of payment for passage through your territory.
Plus, wouldn't it be nice to have your dog out in the open, able to run? You know?
I go where I please, but this place is mine.
I'm certainly not disputing that fact, sir.
You have a deed?
I don't need no indeed. It's a fucking cave.
I mean, yeah, you got it right. You got it in one on that. But would you be willing to trade for passage through your territory, my good sir?
Roll diplomacy check.
Fuck you. All right, gonna use the hero point on that one.
Okay, let me see. Here.
Oh, goddamn dice herpes.
I've had enough of you. Now get out! And you see his face begins to change, and like his nose elongates into somewhat of a snout, and yeah, he. Let's see here. And now he looks a bit more like this.
Lycanthropish.
Yes. Yes. His hair grows long and he's got a big old wolf face and he seems to become more fierce and he moves forward and he seems he's ready to rip your guys' throats out. So let's roll for initiative.
God damn it.
This is what you wanted.
I didn't want us to get into a fight while in a cramped hallway. That is the part that I am not exactly enjoying.
Sure.
Maybe you should hand me your sword.
Hey, I have a question. Since I was busy talking to him, can I use diplomacy for my initiative?
Yeah, we'll take that one, sure. That's 17.
Okay, I switched it to diplomacy, but now I can't roll initiative. Oh, because they're not a combat that's active?
No, it's active.
Well, what happens is you use your initiative roll from what you rolled for diplomacy. That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Namied, can I get an initiative roll?
Eli,
Yep, I'm here.
initiative.
I know.
Are you, though?
Initiate initiative.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Motherfucker.
Just had to waste that nat 20.
Yeah, that's why I'm mad.
Hey, initiative's a good one to go on.
Hey, no, initiative is a good one to have a nat
As
20
you guys are
on,
talking,
actually.
you did notice the green light seems to head south. It's not waiting
Oh,
for you
sure.
guys. Yeah.
Fucking bye, I guess.
Well, we can still see the footprints, right? Or they fade away too.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes south. You know, I mean, you need to head south.
Okay.
So anyway,
is this like a platform?
it is. Let me describe this room to you guys.
Okay.
So it's an immense cavern, very cold, very damp. You hear water dripping all around you as it drips from condensation above into the large, still lake down below. Thick patches of moist mushrooms, some nearly 4 feet tall, grow along the western shore of the lake, while a narrow trickle of water feeds in from a tunnel to the south. A 35-foot-long pavilion made of stone stands in the middle of the lake, elevated 10 feet above the water level by more than a dozen stone columns. The entire pavilion is encrusted with damp, pale fungus. 2 stone bridges arch from the pavilion, one connecting it to a door in the northern wall and another to a door to the east, which is where you came from. A faintly flickering campfire burns in the middle of the pavilion, its smoke curling to the ceiling. So, let's jump in. So, you're up first.
Okay. I'm guessing this wolf's going to be a problem, right?
I mean, I'm going to venture a guess that they'll both be a problem.
Both wolfos.
Oh, shit. You know what? I don't know how much I want to say that might be table talk, but they are both wolves. Wolves.
Okay. I'm going to attack this wolf.
Okay. God damn. Yep, that's a critical hit with your 32. All right. So that thing takes 30 points of damage right off the bat. So you're taking
Correcto.
two-handed with her katana?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you cut it, and you cut it deep. So it lets out a big yelp as its blood is just kind of spilling out all over the floor. Yeah.
Okay, and I have one other thing I want to do. Something different.
Okay.
I'm going to change my grip to one-handed, which is free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shove this wolf. I'm going to
Okay.
try to shove the wolf.
Oh, man, you've been playing too much Baldur's
I've
Gate.
been playing way too much Baldur's Gate. But I've been wanting to do this ever since I have a feat specifically for this kind of stuff. So,
Oh, that's cool.
not with this creature specifically, but I can do this to creatures who are larger than me as well. So
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm going to try to shove it. And
So that is against its
their
fort
fortitude
DC, right?
DC. Yep.
Okay. And so with a success, that is a success with a 24.
Just a regular success.
Regular success.
Dang, I was really jonesing for that crit. Okay, so then I get to push him 5 feet back.
Okay.
And I can
you get
you
moving
can
along with
stride
that.
after it, but you must move in the same direction. Okay, so then
Okay.
I can stride with him, I guess, with a shove action. You can
Mhm.
go with him. So I will move. Wait, and that's my turn.
All right. Awesome. Good round.
He is,
I like that.
He is also off guard. I don't know if you applied that to him. Oh, you
I
did.
did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
All right. Now,
So remember,
what are you doing?
guys, this is open.
1 sec, I had to reload.
This is open, so you can see him from here.
Oh, nice.
Which means you could shoot from there. Or you could try to jump over here. That's a big jump, though.
They'll be on the higher ground, though, too. So might be a little more difficult to see them and shoot them from below.
Wait, we're on higher ground?
Yes.
Oh,
you're 10 feet up
if you
from
go
the
over
water.
there.
If you
Yeah,
go
the
over
shore
there,
is lower ground.
You'll have the ledge to kind of shoot around, and that'll be difficult. Yeah, with ranged weapons, you want to be higher up. So.
Right.
I think I'm just gonna attack that wolf.
All right.
Sure you don't maybe want to do a detective thing?
Yeah, you might want to do your detective thing because it's just free.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good point. All right, fine, fuck it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so
And
9,
for
and then
this
as part of
it's
that,
gonna
you
be
get a free
nature check.
Nature check. I don't even have that. Ew. Yuck.
How you push the wrong button again, dude?
Oh shit. Well, whatever.
I'll change your initiative back to 29.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 29. Yeah, so 13 for nature.
29. Here we go. All right.
Ooh.
So a 13 plus what was it? What's your nature bonus?
I don't have one.
You don't have a bonus at all. 13. Okay.
Wait. Let me look at something here. Investigator, because I think there is something that you get that gives you a bonus to basically anything that you
Is not. You're not good at.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think he gets a bonus
I don't think it's really going to matter.
equal to his level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that's gonna be a failure.
Keen
no matter what.
recollection. You can recall pertinent facts on topics that you aren't your specialty. Your proficiency bonus to untrained skills checks to recall knowledge is equal to your level instead of +0.
Oh, so what level are we?
5. So it's an 18.
5, so it would be an 18.
An
Yeah, it's an
18.
Holy shit! Nice.
You know that wolves have big teeth and lots of fur.
I knew that too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just.
I should be an investigator.
And you know this one's bleeding a lot.
Okay. I'm gonna stab it.
You know what you could do actually
You know, birds are good with swords.
is you have a very high deception skill. You could try and feint this thing so that you could do a real good attack next time.
I feel like next turn it's gonna be dead.
I don't know. Technically, you would have gotten a 22 to hit, so that's still not terrible.
Yeah, start rolling your attack for those. Don't just roll a flat 20 anymore.
Yeah, and just roll your attack and add a +1 on top
And
of
I
there.
critted on a 32, so
So I
22
assume.
or less.
I assume. What would have been a 23 then, or a 22?
22.
I assume a 22 hits. Does a 22 hit?
It would hit, yeah.
22 would hit. Yes.
So you roll damage for your rapier.
Phew.
Why does it say bludgeoning? I think you clicked the wrong button, dude.
No, I clicked my rapier. Or did it? No.
Just
I
1d4
clicked,
bludgeoning.
All right.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's my.
And
melee.
does he get intelligence for damage too? Or just...
No, it only applies to the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, just the attack for intelligence, I think.
Wow, that's even worse. Okay.
Plus
fine.
1d6.
Plus another d6.
Oh right.
So roll your d6.
Oh,
Hey,
still
there you
better.
go.
7 damage.
All right, yep.
I
You
can
stand
deal with
good.
werewolves.
Do you not get to add your dex for finesse weapons or whatever?
Wow. do
To
I?
damage? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Not to damage, probably.
Okay, that's probably
Usually
true.
not.
It's usually
I think that's something that
that's in
stayed
the-
the same from
Okay.
Pathfinder
Minor
1E.
2E, I think finesse
Typically.
just helps with when you're swinging your second weapon. No,
Gotcha.
that's agile. You can use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier on attack rolls using this melee weapon. You still use your strength modifier when calculating damage.
Gorcha. All right. So
It's
yep,
Oku's
that would have
turn.
been 3 actions.
Oku's gonna step forward. And is then going to cast. Let's see here.
Guidance.
I don't think Oku ever rested for the night.
Did. I clicked
Why
the
is it
button.
showing all of his spells as already cast then?
Oh, I'll click it again.
There we go.
Oh, I did click the wrong one. There we go. I clicked the other button. The coffee cup one.
Coffee cup.
Daily preparations is the coffee cup button.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, Oku's going to move. And then is going to cast... What's that one? Super
Grim
awesome
tendrils.
focus spell.
Lens.
No. I really like this one, Vision of Weakness on Mr. Wolfman over there. So focus a gaze on a creature gains a flash divine insight into its nature. Features any
Wolfman
weaknesses,
Jack.
you learn them. You gain inherent understanding of its movements and gain a +2 status bonus on your next attack, roll, or skill check before the end of your turn. And so, yeah, it's going to learn weaknesses and lowest saving throw. The lowest saving throw for this guy is its fortitude. Weakness, with him being a werewolf, is, you may have guessed it, silver. So I imagine Oku would let you guys know if you got a silver weapon, now would be the time to use it against this guy. And I got one action
Fair.
left. Let's see here. I'm gonna cast guidance on Sherman.
Hooray!
And so yeah, she's gonna tap you on the arm and kind of look you close in the eye. Don't compare me to them again.
Okay.
Let's see. What's that other spell? Oh, that's the wrong one. Guidance. Boom. All right, and that is Oku's turn. Which brings us to Angry Wolfman.
I think you
So
should
let's
talk like
see.
this. Ow! Hey, out there in Radio Land. This is my territory, and I'm telling you, you can't be here. You dig it?
Dog.
No, actually, Wolfman Jack. But
There
that
you
is where
go.
they took Three Dog's voice from, yes.
All
Clap
right.
for the Wolfman.
All right. Let's see. So in his hands, he has guitars, but also on those hands, he's got claws.
He's got guitars, like multiple.
Guitars.
Is he just going to start shredding like crazy?
This guy's
and
getting
the
cooler by the
Deal
second.
sonic
isn't he?
damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not mean to blow your mind.
He's gonna come bounding forward.
You gotta go to
That
um,
shit happens to me all the time.
And he's gonna target Soul
Hey, tell me quick.
with
I'm doing it for you some water.
Yeah.
And
a claw attack.
Okay. Did you get any?
yeah,
I'll do a guitar attack.
nice.
He's just a
Is it?
flurry of fur and teeth and guitars as you take 10 damage. He's gonna see if he can hit you one more time. With his jaws. And that one is going to miss. Sherman's up next.
All right. So I do think Sherman would like to go up here. My question is, could I pull multiple of the same thing out of my pack just to ready one for and not have to like pull it out of my pack later?
What are you grabbing?
I guess it's not actually out of my pack, it's like on my person. So
Okay.
Moonlight spell gun. It's not considered in my backpack, it's on my person at the moment. So
can
I
draw
think
that.
that is actually no, I think okay. Moonlight spell gun says it's 2 actions. One is an interact and one is the strike. I think that's one to basically pull it off your person and one to strike.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how that works? Like, as long as it's not in your pack, you should just be able to interact and...
Yeah, just grab it and pew.
Okay. So, with 2 actions left, I will make a strike action with my Moonlight spell gun.
All right.
And I have Guidance.
Wait, don't werewolves like moonlight?
Yes. But if you read the description for the Moonlit spell gun, bleep blorp, where the fuck is it? Oh god! Oh no, I lost it! Oh hey, there you go. Oh, you still have one.
I do.
The spell gun emits a silvery ray of pure moonlight that deals fire damage depending on its type. The spell gun's damage is treated as silver for the purposes of weaknesses, resistances, and the like.
Mhm.
So I will go ahead and make a big pew pew.
All right. Let's roll that attack then.
$26.
A 26 is going to be a hit.
Fuck yeah. All right. So, target takes full damage and is dazzled until the start of your next turn. The damage is 1d8 fire damage at night or 1d6 fire damage. I do believe it is just a 1d6. Because we are in the day times.
Okay.
It says 1d6 fire damage at night or 1d6 fire damage at other times. Oh wait,
so,
no, it's 1d6 fire damage. The other one's 1d8 if it's at night.
yes. But it is also treated as silver, so that's 3 damage, and he is dazzled for the next round.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Until the start of my next turn.
And that's fire damage that he took. 3 fire damage.
Well, fire damage, but also silver damage.
All right.
Yep.
So with the silver damage, how much does he take? Hmm?
None of your business.
If somebody was gonna say take a bonus damage, how much would that look like?
Oh,
You
is
hit me
that
for
public?
That is public.
Well, now you
I
know.
think we figured it out, boys.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh,
Sucks.
it's like this is
All right.
not looking well on our.
So what is that? 4 points.
Yeah, I
That's
think
10 points
he
total.
takes-
He did
Yep, he has
3
weakness
points plus 7.
4.
Yep,
Hmm.
silver weakness, silver 7.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so he took the
Should've
3
So I
damage.
did 10 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
Damn, hot.
That's pretty good.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, but now it's his wolf buddy's turn. Wolf's gonna attack Soul. So he turns and he's like actually fighting with Joe, and they are fighting so well together. Like very
I fucking
very
knew it!
coordinated attacks.
I knew it.
And yeah,
Wait, is this Kiba?
Kiba from
No, they have
Wolf's
pack
Reign?
tactics because they're wolves.
No.
Oh, for
Kiba
Naruto.
from Naruto.
Oh yeah. All right. So the wolf attacks you with his jaws, and you take 12 points of damage. But also, that's not all. His second action,
But
he's going
that's
to
not
knock you
all.
down, and so now you are knocked prone. As
Oh,
a
is the
result,
trip automatic? He doesn't need to make an athletics check or anything?
just need to use an action. So the requirement is, yeah. Yep. And so now you're prone, and I get one more attack against you. Now that you're prone, he's just gonna, yeah, show you some more of those teeth. Yeah, but I guess that's just not going to do it against Mr. Soul Oyek. You managed to roll out of the way just in time to avoid that second attack. And that's his turn. And now you're up next.
I have a feeling if he has the thing that knocks me prone, he also has a thing that an AOP.
I think he's no longer off
Deadly.
guard, I believe, right?
Um,
From your critical specialization
so
thing.
start of my next turn, correct?
Yep.
Also, werewolf guy should be dazzled.
Oh. Good call.
Yeah, before I stand up, he's dazzled.
All right.
All right, I'm standing up. Hit me
So
with it,
everyone's
bruh.
concealed. All right, you stand up. And
This feels like it was
Oh,
designed for him
shit.
to have an AOP.
oh, I forgot something from before. Or did it already do it? Let me check your damage quick. Make sure I did that
My damage?
correctly.
I took 22 damage.
There it is. There it is. Okay. All right. So I did the wolf's one right, but I didn't do Joel's right. You did need to take another D6 of damage.
Jesus.
Says
All
you.
right. That's me.
From this wolf?
Yeah. But so you stood up. There we go.
Wait, he gets to do extra damage to me?
Yeah, they have a thing where when they fight together, they get an extra D6 on all their attacks.
Okay, but he never hit me.
He never hit you? I think he did with
No.
his. Oh, I think you were talking to your son at that point.
The-
He did hit you.
Oh, I thought he missed.
God will hit you. Yeah, he hit you first time. Second time he missed. So yes, when these guys are right next to each other, it's like double trouble. They'll do more damage.
When
It's
did
called
this-
wolf coordination.
I don't see where he hit me.
It was a Qatar attack.
Oh, right here. It's 26. Okay.
Yep.
That's been bad. Okay. Well, I stand up. He attacks me again, I'm guessing, right?
No.
This boy got AOP? No,
Nope.
really? Okay. Then I'm going to try to kill his stupid wolf.
Yeah, slice his butt.
All right. You cut up that wolf for another 10 points of damage. I think you got one more action left, right?
Yeah. Cut his whole butt.
You cut one of his butts.
Oh no. The dog has too many butts.
I'm trying
But
to
as you
think of
slice
what
it
action-
open, it becomes more butts. So,
Oh no.
yeah, it's like a
Okay.
Hydra.
I was gonna say it's like a
Except the heads, it's
it's
butts.
like a- yeah, it's like a butt fractal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to shove. I'm gonna try to shove this guy,
Mm,
the other guy, the lichen here. I'm gonna try to shove
this
him.
guy. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good move. Good move.
We do know that fortitude is his lowest save.
Yep.
It is. Oh, God. That's pretty good. Is it a
30?
crit,
30?
though? Not that it really matters.
I mean, yeah, 5 feet off is still going in the drink.
It's not a crit, but he is gonna go for a bit of a swim.
Got him.
Yeah. All right, so you separated them, so that's good. But he goes down and he goes underwater.
Okay.
That's my turn. That's all I had.
Nice. Very cool.
Stab this dog to death.
That is the plan. We are going to do the thing. Or should I even risk it? All
Oh
right.
yeah, for sure. So just roll your attack.
Yeah, and add 1. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, 27. Definitely.
That's a hit.
So
But it's not a
2d6.
crit.
Not a crit.
Doesn't matter.
Nope, not a quit. Quit, not a quit. Oh,
No, quit.
It's widowy, not a quit.
you Wescoey Webbit.
My brother talks like Elmer Fudd.
Oh, really?
So it takes 7. It takes 7.
Sorry,
damage.
Shyler, for calling you out on the internet, but
All right. Yeah, you stab.
Malwidge.
Actually, my good buddy gave the, the whole thing at my wedding for me, and instead of like, but yeah, he suggested doing that for us. I was like, I'd love that, but I really don't think Shaw would.
It's probably true, yeah.
It was Darren. So you know Darren. He's the one who's wed Shaw and I.
So this wolf still isn't dead, right?
He is not dead.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him again.
He's got
pretty
lots
close
of
to it, it
blood.
looks like.
I mean, look at all that blood. It's so much
We're
blood.
we're just gonna go ahead and stab him.
Just blood,
Okay.
blood. So much blood.
no!
Yeah. That's not
Well,
gonna do it.
Shit. I got robbed.
You can roll another d20. There's always a chance you'll hit that nat 20, man.
True.
Or you could do something
It's
else.
not
You
an
have other
Eddie.
options.
I don't know what you have for options, but
Oh, what was
What's
that d20
What
for?
is this?
I don't know. You said I could roll another d20.
Okay, well, that would be
Are you just doing 3 attacks?
at a plus
No. Well, I mean, I could, I guess.
2.
That's not gonna
So
hit.
that would be
That's
a
not gonna hit.
17.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
No way.
All right. Well,
Good try though. All right. So 3 attacks, and Oku's up next.
got a raised shield too.
Could always do a divine lance.
I could. That's a good one. In fact, that is what we will do.
This thing near
It's a
death,
cantrip,
though.
right? It is near
Yeah.
death.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Cantrip then. Hell yeah.
All
That
right.
sounds
a
like an-
natty
oh!
19. That's 30.
Not quite
Wow.
a crit, I'm guessing.
Just missed it by
32
one.
must have been the crit.
Yeah, that must have been
31
like
is
the
the crit.
sweet spot.
Yep. I believe the AC was 21. 21.
Takes 15 chaotic damage.
So 15 chaotic damage, and it falls down dead.
At least I'm not the one who killed the dog.
Yeah, right?
At least it was another animal in the same kingdom. That's man.
All right, but now it's my turn. Let's see here. I am going to, he went down the drink there, but I'm going to skip ahead to Sherman's turn here. So you guys cannot see where he's moving, but he's going to stay under the water. He's going to do a little swimming around.
How does electricity work in this game?
Sherman looks disgusted with himself as he draws his sword cane.
Do you want to switch?
Ugh. I've offered you more than once, but no, not the worst thing in the world. He is.
It's nice to have a little self-defense.
Yeah,
you know?
he's gonna, I guess, run over here and do a perception check to see if he can catch a glimpse of him moving under the water.
Let me see here. Give me a second here. I'm still figuring out what he's doing for his turn.
You said that
he's
we were
gonna-
gonna go to my turn first.
I'm moving to your turn because I don't want you to see this circle
He
thing
doesn't want you to see the ring.
around him, so you don't see actually
Also,
where he is.
Gotcha.
Maybe
Yeah.
don't.
Well, let
stand
me
next
know when
to
I
the
can do
ledge
things.
over all that water. This is why you get in situations you get into.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Maybe let
Okay.
someone with a little more athletics.
All
Does
right.
lightning do bonus damage? No.
And that's his turn. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I will move. Yeah, you know what? I think I will move up here and then do a perception check to see if I can see him under the water, moving under the water anywhere.
So where are you looking?
I'm just looking down along this like side stretch over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't see him.
Oh, butts. Okay. Well then, yeah, I will end my I guess I have one more action left. So I will join my friends at the fire in the middle of the thing over here. Be like, I suppose we just wait him out at this point.
All right, so what are you gonna do?
I'm looking through my skills here.
Do you have a skill called Part the Sea?
No, but you know, sometimes you look at something, you get a clever idea.
That is true.
I got fishing rope. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna do something quick. Get back to two-handed here. How far of a jump can I make with
Well,
athletics?
those mushrooms are 4 feet tall.
Oh.
So we kind of
Well,
round it up
soft
to
landing,
5, I
right?
guess. You could maybe land on it. I mean, we got a soft landing down right below you here too.
I was gonna say you can always
It's just
jump
water,
here.
so-
This is only a 10-foot jump.
Here's my issue though. I jump, he comes back up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm leaving my whole team.
Well, I mean, listen, I'll be able to do something from here.
Is this the only source of light in here
Sherman as well.
besides Sherman?
Light. Yeah, I would think so. Sometimes the fungus also give off lights. Let me, sorry. The whole
You're
stream's
just
kind of
going
all over the place here.
Looney Tunes on that shit.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I'm just
Do you
looking at
think
the light sources.
werewolf
Yes.
has dark vision? Probably. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna save this. Wait, how tall is this? One action to interact. Okay. I will end my turn. I don't really have anything else I can do.
You gotta prepare an action too.
I can. How much can I? If
You can pair a one action using 2 actions. as a reaction.
Okay. So could I, as an action, run to him? Like, could I run to him? Can I do a move action in my prepared action?
As long as it's only a single action, then yeah.
Yeah. So then I would just, assuming he's
Just
within
movement.
range of me, I would
Like
just move
pounce on
to him. Yep.
Okay.
I kind of waste my reaction, but then, you know, if he pops up in front of me here, I can still use reactions and stuff. So,
All right.
chaos.
All right, Namied, what are you doing?
I guess I can't really see him where I am, eh?
Yeah, he's went down the water, and he's been down there for a round so far, and you don't know where he could
Is
be.
this a single use?
Hmm.
Which one?
Only activate once and be permanent. Okay.
Can I delay my turn until after the creature?
Yeah, you delay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a good way to do that.
Hey, you need 2 actions to prepare an action. You could also
To prepare
heal me.
reaction. Yep.
Yeah, you could do a battle medicine and then prepare an action.
Yeah.
Um.
So I'm at,
if
like,
condition
half
X
health.
happens, then Y happens.
Oh yeah, good call. Yeah. All right, might as well.
And I am kind of frontline here, so
I'm about to join you. If we can find him.
if we can find him.
All right. So yeah, that
got
was a success.
All right.
And then yeah, I guess I would.
Otherwise, you could always sheathe your sword and pull out your crossbow too. That's always an option too. So you could attack at any range.
Oh, true.
That's 1 action each there.
Yeah, not the worst idea. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that.
Because if he gets near us, I can deal with him. But
Mhm.
if he gets away from us, then yeah,
All right, cool. I'm good.
that's actually that works out really well.
Yeah.
I think we're prepared for this asshole.
Yeah. Well, Oku's
I
gonna do
hope.
the same thing.
Sucks that
I
he
was gonna-
has the same mind as my DM here.
Slowly
He's a little
start
smart.
chanting and preparing a spell.
Interesting.
Yes. And you also hear some chanting happening all of a sudden from right below the platform,
Which platform? Where?
the one you're standing on.
Is it hollow under there?
Yeah. It's being held by 12 columns. You see the columns right here. So you can absolutely go underneath. Yeah, he's casting a spell. We take his wolf coordination off because he has a wolf. No wolf no more. No wolf anymore.
Do you have to? Okay. I was wondering if being in water matters for casting spells. If there's rules to that hurt your action economy or something.
I don't know if there is or not.
For like swim, does he have to do a swim check?
He casting? So is it? Has he already cast the spell?
He uses all 3 actions to cast.
Okay, what did he cast?
All 3
He is
actions.
casting. Let's see
Summon
here.
Animal.
You guys see it? Yeah, he's casting Summon Animal. So he's going to conjure an animal to fight for him. And this is a level 2 Summon Animal. To conjure an animal
summon
to fight for you,
animal work?
summon a common creature that has the animal trait and whose level is -1. Okay, so let's see here. So it's a level 1 animal.
Uh-oh.
I was hoping something would pop up here. So I guess I got to look through the bestiary to find an animal here. It's
A level 1 animal.
level 1 animal. I didn't choose it yet, so
Like a corgi.
I can't wait to kick this squirrel off a ledge.
let's see, what's the range on this thing? 30 feet, so you could summon it right above him onto the platform. Oh, let's see here. I gotta go
I'm gonna
compendium,
kick this
bestiaries.
squirrel's ass. Oh, there's -1 level animals too.
Yeah,
Crazy.
well, I can do.
Wait, Is it a
level one.
-1 level? Oh,
No,
I see.
it's level 1 animal.
Load 50 more.
Oh, how do I find this thing? Okay, maybe if I just go to Archives and this
I have
Pathfinder 2.
Okay. Arbiter, Cassian, Lantern. Just type in 2E Bestiary, and then you'll get. Here,
There
I'll
we
send you
go.
the link.
I just found the spell.
And then you could sort by
Archives Nepis.
level.
I can
Oh, I
summon
see.
a beaver. I can summon a snapping turtle. I can summon. Okay, that could be fun.
I think these are all -1 level creatures, though, aren't they?
What is this thing?
3-toed sloth. Yeah, beaver's a -1 level animal.
He's gonna attack us with a beaver. Or is it level 1?
Yeah, it's a level 1. What is this thing?
So level 1, you can do more.
I saw one that I really like.
You could do like a ghoul, lizard folk.
That's not an animal though.
Yeah, I know. Rat swarm.
Here is what I'm gonna summon. So
It's not another wolf.
music start, or not music. You see kind of a swirling of energy in front of you all of a sudden, and here's what you see show up. A big ass
Pony. Hyena.
skunk.
A were skunk.
Oh, I would have gone with hyena. Just because it kind of fits his whole aesthetic.
Wolf is also a level 1 character.
Oh, well, yeah, you think he would have gone with a wolf?
Yeah, well, the wolf would get
He's
very quickly destroyed by you guys. He knows that already.
Giant
so
frog.
Why
he's
is the
gonna
skunk so huge?
It's a giant skunk.
giant skunk,
Large.
man.
And I think it would act right after his turn. I think is how it works. So the skunk is gonna do what a skunk does best. It's gonna
Oh,
show his butt at you guys and yeah, give you a little spray. So let's see, who can I hit with that? I think I hit pretty much everybody. Probably not Oku. Let me check that cone.
you gotta remember, there's no walls there either. This is just an open
Mhm.
bridge.
Yeah. This isn't gonna be too bad, honestly.
It's just gonna be unfortunate.
I was gonna say, is the spray what do
There
you
we
call
go.
it? Is it flammable?
No. Oh god, that'd be funny. It doesn't say it's flammable, no. I need all of you to roll a fortitude save.
I'm
Ouch,
using a hero
man.
point. I'm using a hero point. I'm not getting skunked today, buddy.
You taken out by
Might be.
Scroll Stank? All All right,
Plus,
Namied's
I'd
all
rather
right.
use it on something a little less fortitude. Okay. There we go. 26.
Huh.
26. All right, that is a success. You are only sickened 1. Namied,
So
sickened 1.
fortitude.
Yeah.
Fuck off! Oh no, wait.
You're also
Actually,
sickened.
shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Okay.
There you go.
God, I'm so glad I took that fucking feat.
All right, sickened 1. You're all sickened 1.
Also, I just looked
your
it up,
successes.
and skunk spray actually is flammable.
Is it? In Pathfinder?
No, not in
Which is
Pathfinder, but like in
probably
real
not
life, skunk
Pathfinder.
spray is flammable.
Oh man, that'd be crazy. Oh, that'd be fun. I wish it was in Pathfinder as well, but I mean, if water doesn't conduct electricity in Pathfinder, skunk butt also probably does not shoot fire next to the flame. As cool as that would be. All right, so that is that. It does have one more action left, though. And so it is going to attack Sherman. Strikes with his claws. Boom!
Skunk
Natty 18 on the
swim.
die. So he hits you for
3
6 damage.
Yeah.
What, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
You've been
I didn't do anything.
Because you're there.
you've been skunked, man. All right. Now it's your turn, Sherman.
I'm
Shoot
about
this
to
animal. That's what
Fuck
guns
this
are
guy's
for.
day up. Like, oh, you want to claw me? Super cool and good.
What if his AC is like 40? Just something stupid. Hell yeah.
30.
Find out.
And I take the opportunity to claw him right back.
Oh, very nice.
Do I crit him?
Oh, yeah. You absolutely do. His AC is not high.
Max damage.
28, 40 damage.
40 damage. Okay, that's like twice his hit points, just about.
Yes. Sherman's fucking pissed.
I'll tell everyone of your bravery.
Boom. Yeah.
Sherman
you
is
just
fucking pissed that his
annihilate-
code is ruined again.
Why does it say only 9 damage? Oh, because it's all he had left. Okay.
We are now
Makes
known
sense.
as the Slayers
And
of Skunks.
he disappears. Well,
I just want you to know,
But you are
I will
sickened,
not
at least.
have. I'm going to kill you as hard as I possibly can.
Skunk Slayers. That's gonna be our name.
Do I lose my second condition?
No, you have to take an action to retch to do that.
Oh. Well, it was worth it to absolutely just destroy that thing.
Well, I'm gonna take an action to retch.
You turned it into paste.
All right.
Oh.
It's just a
Sherman, you wretch, and Sherman's just like, if you start, I'm gonna, you can't.
attempt a
Oops.
fortitude save against the DC that initially made you sickened. Okay.
All right. Give her a try. Let me find that number. All right. So 18. You are still sickened.
Really?
Oh, yes.
The DC's higher than 18? Damn.
Oh, wait a second. Sorry. It'd be the skunk's DC, not this guy's, not the Wolfman.
No.
And I already deleted that damn skunk. Let me find the giant skunk again.
I got it right here. Giant Scum. Blinding Musk.
Oh, 17. 17 was the DC. So yeah, you just got it. So yeah, you're good, man.
I'm alive.
Oh yeah.
And what do I have for actions? Can't really intimidate and glare a guy I can't see. I can't use that action in combat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I use intimidate against him, but yell something out to him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna yell to him that we're just gonna keep killing your animals. So you might as well come up here so we can kill you. And that's gonna be my intimidation. And I'm gonna roll that against his 21 against what's intimidation against?
Against Will.
Will.
All right. You did that. You did not hear any response.
Because he's so scared. Or because I rolled like trash. And then I'm gonna take a step here and end my turn.
Yep. All right.
I mean, I think, okay, so he's not gonna like it voluntarily retch, but he'll probably just start retching out of reaction to fucking
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was saying, is that Sherman was like, if you start, I'm gonna stop.
yeah.
Team
it's
Puke.
like,
Could that be your name?
I imagine that chain
I'm
reaction.
still trying to think of names.
We can. Why don't we just go with Gauntlight Gang?
Gauntlight gang.
I could be the Gauntlight Gunslinger.
Gang.
All right. You are no longer sickened. Good job.
I could
They
be the
call us
Gauntlight
GG.
Gunslinger.
They call us GG for short.
Yeah. Namied could be the Gauntlight Gumshoe.
Yeah, there you go.
What am I? The Gauntlight gotcha.
Gauntlight Gladiator?
Gladiator?
Gauntlight Guardian?
You were a guard before this.
Gauntlight guy. Just guy. We're the Gauntlight guys. Well, that one's a girl. Is that girl still a guy?
Is that girl one of the boys? Yes.
And then yeah, I really don't.
This is annoying when a guy's just swimming around. I shouldn't have ever pushed him in there.
Yeah, that does seem to have not gone
it's
well.
not like it doesn't suck. It's just annoying.
It is annoying.
I gotta say
guess-
this. It did not break my heart at all.
Well, I wanted to
yeah.
more separate him from that wolf, so they stopped getting bonus dice.
That was a good
And I
move.
guess
That was
I'll-
good. You can focus on one and then the other. Yeah.
Guess I'll shield, and then I don't fucking know, bro. Oh, can I check to make sure my crossbow is loaded?
You can load it right now. Yeah. If it's
How
not,
do I load it?
It's just an action.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
just click your
Oh.
like load. There's like a load macro.
I do not see it.
Oh, you have to add it. You have to like search for load macro, like reload. It's just called reload, and add it to your hotbar since you will be using that a lot, most likely.
Anyway. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, cool.
hey, Tron,
Yeah.
hit control space. Type reload,
You'll should
the
see
very
that macro
bottom.
pop up.
and then just drag it into your
bar.
actions. and it'll be just in under actions with everything else that's an action.
Yep. Oh, what's Oko gonna do?
And then you'll just have a button under actions to click for reloading your weapon, and you don't have to worry about figuring out how to do it every time. I don't know how well this works to put in your inventory, but
I think Oku's gonna suggest, like, should we just get rid of the light?
yeah, we could. I've been thinking about it.
I think hold our turn.
Oh, we're getting rid of the light?
Well, I
Just
suggested it
suggesting.
before. No, she suggested it.
Won't that just make it so that the werewolf can see us super well?
Depends on if they have dark vision or not. You don't know.
I
Okay.
feel like a werewolf would, to be honest, but
I'm trying to think of a good G word that would work for Oku. I'm not finding
I feel like
one.
she's the Gauntlight Guardian. She heals us, man.
Oh yeah, you could be the Gauntlight Gladiator.
All
Gauntlet
right, so
gang.
Zhao's chilling down here, but
Gauntlight
he's
Gang.
realizing this strategy is probably not going to work out so well for him.
GG.
So he is going to relocate. Let's see here. Probably just right over here, and then you'll be able to see him again. He seems to be a very good swimmer. And as he gets over here, he begins chanting, and
What is this bitch? Some kind of druid?
probably
Oh, you
as a lightning
son of a bitch.
starts to form and blasts out from his hand, please roll a reflex save.
Uh, 23?
23
DC 24. Son of a fuck.
a fail. Also a fail. All right, let's roll that damage.
Before you apply damage to me, I
Yes.
have electricity resistance 2.
Resistance
So you
2.
take 2
So
points
you'll
off
take
of it.
18 damage instead of the 20 that Sherman's taking here.
Fantastic.
Let's see, Alt Enter. Oh, well, that's nice. I can do that. All right, let's just do him. I've got a new module I'm using. But there we go. What? Access denied, but I'm the GM. Whatever. I'll just do maths. 36. Or, yeah, I'll do it this way. Minus 18.
Oh my
So
god.
this... Yeah, that one hurt. And that's his whole
Better or
turn.
worse.
Sherman's up next.
Um,
Ah,
Sherman's going to retch.
all right, roll that fort save. That'll do it.
And then he only has 1 action, or he has 2 actions now?
You have 2 actions left. Just 1 action to retch.
Okay.
No one's sick.
And since I lost the second condition, I get that second action back, correct? That
yeah,
third
you
action
have
back.
your 2 actions. Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I was doing this correctly. Sherman's going to drop the sword.
Okay.
He's going to... So that is a free action.
Okay.
He's going to draw the pistol, and he's going to shoot this motherfucker in the face.
All right. Let's see if you can hit him.
Well, that should have been loaded on the way in here. All right. Well, here we go.
Well, didn't you? No, did you shoot earlier?
No, I shot with the spell gun. Oh, I
That's
forgot to
right, you
reload
did.
after I shot the spell gun because it uses the same attack bonus. And I do believe that is a crit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Sherman's pissed at this guy.
40 points
40
of damage. Holy God!
Yeah, Sherman's
wow.
just gets hit by that, and he's like, "All right, bet."
Yeah, he didn't like that one bit. I'll do one more round here. So,
Okay. Oh man.
you got a 6, 9, and a 10. That was a good damage roll. Range is not your jam.
Can be. That's fine. I'm looking something up
Pick up a longbow.
here.
So here's the thing. Apparently you can leap if you can leap 30 feet if your speed is, or you can leap 15 feet if your speed is 30 feet.
Okay.
So you would be able to make it to the shore, but you would need a little extra speed. Unless is your speed already 30 feet?
Okay. No, I'm not doing leap.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. Take 2 actions to do that. I was going to do a long jump.
Oh.
And the DC of that is equal to the number of feet I'm trying to jump. But here's my thing. I want to do something cool.
You want to come down and like samurai jack him in half?
No. I want to pick up your silver cane sword before my leap. So so then I get the silver damage. I guess I could just do
You could, here's the thing, you could pick it up and still land there. You just wouldn't be able to make your attack this round.
No, it's 2 actions to do long jump.
Yeah, but the long jump is stride and jump. That's both actions.
True. Here's another problem with that, though. I have no health.
That is true.
And I'm sure he's just fine in melee range.
Oh, yeah. You found that out the hard way.
I can't believe this guy's only at injured after the damage he's taken.
He hasn't
He's a
really taken
tanky guy,
damage.
yeah.
You hit him, I thought, for a pretty good amount of damage
Never
earlier.
touched him. I
Oh,
pushed him off
shit,
the
okay.
edge. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna drink a potion. 'Cause that's
Not a bad call.
the smart thing to do. Okay, which one's better, minor or lesser? Lesser. I'm drinking the lesser one. Not on him.
Whee!
Okay, 2d8 plus 5. Use. 13 heal.
Awesome.
Not doing too bad.
No,
And
yeah,
then-
looking better.
And then I'm going to have one more action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is agile. Okay. Then I am going to drop my grip to one-handed on my katana. And I am going to draw. What is this? Okay, I don't have this out. I don't know why that's out. I'm going to draw this.
The smart blade. The man of many swords.
Ooh, he does have many swords.
And that's my turn. Drinking a potion and drawing some swords. Sorry that took so long, but I got it.
Oh yeah, are you gonna cast the
I
cantrip
can't.
next?
That's it. Yeah, that's
Okay.
turn. Yeah.
Eli,
All right, Inspector.
you're up, Slugger.
I mean, fuck. I guess we just.
Man, you might as
You
well
can
shoot the
do-
dude.
Your
Well, yeah,
thing.
but
Do your
devise a
thing and shoot him.
Yeah.
My token action that's broken.
Would this be a nature check?
You get a choice: Arcana, Nature, or Society,
I cannot
or
get the fucking
Knowledge
reload.
Werewolf.
I cannot get reload to work. It is not fucking working for me.
Really?
You might have to add it as a macro on the bottom then. On your
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I did it.
That's what I did, but
clicked it
it's
for you.
saying your controlled actor does not have an item with ID whatever the hell.
Oh, I had that
Mm.
problem for a little while as well. I forgot what I ended up having to do for that.
I'll take a look.
I will take
All right,
that.
so you're just gonna shoot him. All right, yeah, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Yeah, so that would, yeah, I guess.
So
you can reload
1d6
and
plus
shoot again if you
1d8.
like.
1d8?
Well, another 1d6 for it being your.
D6.
Oh.
D8 for the bow. D6 for your. Damn. Dude, that's the second time he's rolled max damage on that extra D6.
All right, nice. So 10
All right,
damage
Namied, you have
and
soul targeted right now. I almost clicked the wrong button there.
I mean, I guess I can.
He's healing me, yeah.
I guess I can load and shoot again, eh?
You could.
You can, yeah.
All right. Would I go second attack or third attack for that?
Second attack.
Second attack. So I'll click the
I need-
reload button for you.
Thank you.
Reload.
Yeah, I don't know why that's not working.
We're gonna just
Yeah, me
cheese.
neither.
We're just gonna cheese this guy, aren't we? Dang, dude.
Nice try.
well, you
and
missed
that one's
soul.
a miss.
That's fine.
Yeah, 20 is also gonna miss this guy.
Oh, I did miss Saul. Oh, I hit Saul both times. Whoops.
Oh, I did forget. Someone had a prepared action, so I'm gonna do that now, and then she'll take her turn. As soon
Oh,
as
yeah.
he showed up, he was supposed to get blasted by a sudden bolt.
I fucking
go-
knew it.
Not to do this,
Um,
but can you just
so
use
he
your
now needs
prepared
to-
action at any point?
Your prepared action needs to have a certain condition under which it's going to happen.
Mm.
And that is a failure, so he takes the full damage. And so that's 28 damage.
Jesus Christ, Oku.
Yeah, Oku just blasted this guy with electricity after seeing her friends get blasted with it.
Yeah, all right. Apparently, me and Oku have had enough of this fucking dog-faced asshole.
Yeah. Yep, no, he takes that full damage. He does not have any sort of resistance. And now Oku gets a turn here again. Oku's going to step forward. Oh, no, Oku doesn't need to step forward. She's a ranged spellcaster. She just cast more spells.
That's that is like her whole deal. Yeah. It's like, no,
she
you
sits
guys
in
go
the
fight
back.
and stuff. I'll be
I'm
back
just
here.
used to
Backline
playing
blast.
like Gish type characters. I feel like I gotta move up.
She's too squished to be Gish.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I could do a heal spell, or I could just nail this fucker between the eyes. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Let's see. I don't know. You guys got any votes?
How many actions does she have? She's full actions, all actions, right?
3 actions, because that other one was a prepared thing.
Okay, so we need something.
I could do Divine
ranged.
Lance, or I could go big boy damage. I could do Fireball.
I don't know that she would do fireball on a single target.
Especially when it says
Probably
badly
not.
injured. Well,
Let's just try
Searing
Divine Lance.
Light.
See what happens. We'll do Divine
Searing
Lance
Light.
because
It's 3rd level.
Oh, that's 30 feet away. I think he's over 30 feet away.
Searing Light.
She might be
It's
able to move up for
120.
that. Yeah, that. Oh yeah, she has like spell sniper or whatever that feat is. That increases her range all crazy.
Searing Light is 120. So.
Oh, you're right.
Can she
Higher
do
range.
another sudden bolt?
No.
You could always
Well,
do that.
I suppose, yeah, I could.
You could always do a ranged harm spell.
No, that's
Ooh,
not flashy
that'd be-
enough. He likes to do flashy stuff. Aaron likes his flash, so it's got to be like he wants something cool and damaging. That's what he'd do.
That is true. That is true.
So I feel like he would do a sudden bolt either at 3rd level or at 2nd level.
Okay.
You could always do flens as well. That is, it's originally 30 feet, but with whatever thing, I think it like doubles the range or something, or puts it up to the next range.
Well, I will move Oku a little closer anyway. And we're going to try a Flens. So with a touch,
He's
you strip
nasty,
off
bro.
the flesh, muscle, and internal organs off your target, leaving only bare bones. So make a spell attack roll. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 slashing damage.
And if it's a crit, it also takes 1d4 persistent bleed.
Damn it. And I think Oku can use a hero point, right?
Fuck yeah, she can.
Also a miss.
Dang, dude.
God damn, I can't hit anything. I'm useless.
To be fair, that's how Aaron would roll. Yeah.
God, that is how Aaron would roll. I don't
And then
know
he'd
what it
tell
is
us,
about.
He'd
Well,
tell us how
Oku
spellcasters are
in-
weak in 2E.
Oku
Yeah, yeah.
in canon is in fact cursed, and it does seem like the dice play
That is
out that
true.
way.
It's like it knew. That'd be
Right,
funny
right.
if it like manipulated just when he put it in his player card. It like literally cursed
well-
his rolls.
And now it's Wolfman's turn, and he is getting nailed by all sorts of stuff. And so he goes, enough. And raises his hands, and here is what happens with him.
He
A
shits himself
wall
to
of
death.
thorns suddenly materializes in front of him, 60 feet long. A thick wall of thorny brambles grow from the ground to create a 5-foot thick wall of brambles and thorns in a straight line up to 60 feet long and 10 feet high. You must create the wall in unbroken open space so its edges don't pass through any creatures or objects, or the spell is lost. Stands vertically. So 10 feet high. If you wish, the wall can be of a shorter length or height. Okay. For every move action a creature uses to enter at least one of the wall spaces that creature takes, as each 5-foot by 5-foot section of the wall has 10 feet, or sorry, and my eyes jumped. Okay, so for each move action a creature uses to enter at least one of the wall spaces, that creature takes 3d4 piercing damage. Each 5-foot action of the wall has AC 10, hardness 10, 20 hit points. It's immune to critical hits and precision damage. A destroyed section can be moved through freely. So he's going to put that right in front of him to put some cover between him and you guys. So
Can he
Yeah,
move
so-
while he has this?
No, that took all 3 of his actions.
that is a 3-action
after-
spell.
But this lasts for a minute, right?
That's for a minute. Let me see here.
But it's got concentration. So it means we can break his concentration, right?
If we can hit him,
Okay. Too bad my sword kills ghosts and isn't a ghost sword. Or I can go through things.
Yeah, so I'm going to create a tile, I think, for this. No, we'll do a template. Square thing. So it's 10 feet thick. Wait. 10 feet. There we go. And it's just going to go right through here, I think. Boom. Right there. And I think with that, we'll see you next week. Give you some extra
God
time to
damn
think
it.
about how to get through this. Thanks for
so
watching,
upset.
everybody.
I really wanted to level up tonight.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Maybe next time. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
My next level is gonna be so good though.
Oh,